Hey guys and gals, my name is Tony Crabtree with Crabtree Homes and Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates. I am making a video to educate people on this concept right here, the guaranteed offer. No hassles, no open houses, no stress. We love that on the radio and we're hearing it everywhere and everybody seems to be offering that, but what's the real truth behind that? What's really going on? Well, there are some very clear pros and cons to this concept, some things that really would benefit people, but then there's also some things that would really hinder people and not be of great benefit. So I figured this is a great opportunity to tell people what's really going on. And so without further ado, here we go. The pros and cons of the guaranteed offer. All right, so here's the pros. Now we're talking about companies like Zillow is doing this now, but more commonly Open Door. On the radio we hear Mark Spain Real Estate a lot. But then there are all these other companies locally, these real estate agents and brokerages that are doing this. Gary Ashton in Nashville is a big one that we hear on the radio as well a lot too. But here are the pros of what these people are doing. You know, typically they'll come and they'll meet with you and they will give you this guaranteed offer, and they can close very quickly. And so I'll put that up here. This is typically, you know, even less than 30 days, which is the standard kind of closing period for most real estate transactions. You know, we're talking more like 2 weeks. I mean, they can do this deal that quickly. And so that's something very clear to know. Also, yes, it's easy. There are very few hassles. The only hassle you really have to put up with is inviting this person into your house and then maybe even going to the title company to close. So it is very easy. They can close very quickly in less than 30 days typically, and it's convenient. Yeah, you gotta hand it to them. Typically, this is a really big benefit to people who are in situations where they have to have these sort of circumstances in order to just kind of make it through life. So we're talking people who are facing foreclosure, facing bankruptcy, or even sometimes people who are facing divorce and they really need to get rid of this house because it is a huge financial burden to be able to continue making mortgage payments. And so sometimes, you know, this guaranteed offer really is a great benefit to people who are in those situations. All right, but here is the main thing we need to know about. This is the cons that are involved with this. All right, and the big con, there's one really. It all goes back to this. All right, it's all about this right here. It's the dollar sign. It's the money. So the cons. When you sell your home through Open Door or through Zillow.com or Mark Spain Real Estate, you are going to receive significantly less money with selling your house this way. It's just the fact. So initially, that guaranteed offer that they're telling you about, it's a competitive offer at $15,000 less than what the home's true value is. So let's go ahead and write that down. It's $15,000 less. Okay. And when they throw that number out there, they tell you, hey, well, that's just our fee for it, you know, and that's okay though, because you're not paying that 6% realtor fee. So the standard realtor fee is 6%. All right, that's what any real estate agent would charge you to list your house, and that's what goes to the two brokers, the buying and the selling broker on a real estate transaction. And so a lot of people think, well, I want to save that 6%, and so I'm going to go with the guaranteed offer. It's going to be really easy, and you know, maybe I'll have to take $15,000 less, but that's okay because I get this really convenient transaction. Well, they take the $15,000 off, but then what they do is they charge additional fees. So there's an inspection fee. And there is a appraisal fee, and then there's all these other fees associated with it. When you get down to it, after all this is said and done, Mark Spain even charges an additional listing fee to be able to have to resell your house to somebody on the market. If you sell your house with Open Door to Zillow.com and to Mark Spain Real Estate, you're going to end up, on average, this is the number I found. I want to say Open Door, their fees total about 7% less. So that is after this and this. On average, the number I found was about, here's what you're going to receive. You're going to receive about 73% in cash of your home's value. All right, so compare that with the 6%, which is the standard realtor fee. It would be a lot easier if you just trusted a realtor who's in your community, somebody that you go to church with, somebody that you know and you're going to see at the grocery store, and who's involved in your town and your community. it would be much better for you to trust that person who's going to charge that than have to deal with one of these other companies who are selling you on this guaranteed offer. It's quick and it's easy, but you're going to end up with 73% of what your home's value is after you sell. All right, so here's the last thing that I see going on. A lot of these local companies, local agents here in Murfreesboro, but absolutely in Nashville. Gary Ashton is one in Nashville that I hear about a lot on the radio. But they'll come into your house and they'll do this whole guaranteed offer program as well. They'll kind of say it's going to be quick, convenient, easy. We'll get you into the home of your dreams before you sell your current home, and they're going to offer you that $15,000 less in value. But here's what's really going on. That I see. Here's what they're really doing. They're really just trying to get face-to-face time with you in your house so that they can earn your future business whenever you do sell. So they're going to offer you that guaranteed offer. They're hoping that you're not going to like it and that you'll just choose to list your house with them. And so that's what they're doing. They're trying to earn your business that way. It's a strategy. I don't know that it's completely honest, but it is a strategy. So you would be, again, much better off to just go to someone that you trust. It doesn't have to be me. It could be any realtor in your town. It could be someone you go to church with. Just someone in your community who you know, like, and trust. They would do a great job just charging you that 6%. And anyway, yeah. So if you have any questions about this, my number is 615-815-4283, or you can email me. My email address is tony@crabtreehomestn.com. Even if you disagree with me, I'd love to hear your thoughts. We can go back and forth on it. And yeah, maybe you can convince me otherwise if you think all of this is really a great thing. And like I said, it can be a really great thing for people who are in a sticky situation where they have to close really quick and they're in a situation facing foreclosure, bankruptcy, all of those things. So anyway, it's not all bad, but for the majority of people, if you want to make sure that you make enough money on your transaction, you need to go with the standard realtor. So anyway, holler back at me. I'd love to know your thoughts, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.